You know how they have like love languages and they've been trying to make that stick for a while?
Yeah.
And someone was saying, and I guess I didn't really totally disagree with the love language thing because a big part of it is sort of the big part of the love language deal is what you prefer, like what makes you like someone. But I do get it. It's like for me, I don't need like romancy sort of stuff. You want a girl that's just not like a pain in the ass. You also want like a someone that kind of makes your life better in little ways without you asking. Like sort of there's not crazy. Like, are you into like functionality? Or are you into are you looking for like some true love in the sense of the fake one that doesn't actually really exist?
I mean, it's different for everyone. I can't believe you made me take this quiz.
So what did you? So there's a quiz, and then I looked up the 3 different ones. But the funny part is always taking this and using it on the girls because they go, there's 3 different ones: romantic, harmonious, and primal, right? And primal, if you say your lust language, like there's always ones where they go, the opposite. This is the end of the spectrum from the connected lust languages. If you're into primal, you would just prefer passion and excitement and a novelty instead of a strong mental connection. So it's like, dude,
that's what the Liver King is.
The Liver King's a primal connection.
Yes, I'm definitely primal.
Oh, definitely primal connection. But I just like the idea of telling your girl or any girl, be like, yeah, my lust language is primal, which is why I don't want to do anything with you or do anything for you. Because the other ones, harmonious is like you like someone that does stuff for you. Yeah. Romantic is the one that they want to be like cuddly and all that sort of shit. And primal is you just want to bone and that's it.
Yeah, and then you go hunt. We're gonna bang, and then I'm gonna go hunt with the boys.
Yeah, and you go, babe, it has nothing to do with you. You're perfect. It's just my lust language is primal. So I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna be, working. I'm gonna be tinkering around on my things. And if I get a boner, then I'm gonna come and I'm gonna no speaking. I'm primal.
Give it to you.
I'm a primal man, but not necessary. So this type might also be into kinks, but it's not necessary. Also, I'm gonna wrap you and tie you up. Harmonious is. So what did you find out your lust language is?
It's harmonious.
Okay, so what is harmonious? Oh yeah, you're fucking obviously harmonious, dude. I could have seen that from a mile away. So Danny's language, the romantic lust language of Danny, is all about being wined and dined. you like being wined and dined.
Like being wined and dined.
So that is, you don't.
By the way, this is not a quiz for men to be taking. The best is the last one. What couple do you think you're more like?
Hold on. Let's look at let's do the thing before we see it. Okay, so how do you feel about first dates? I love them. Are you kidding? Or they're not my favorite, honestly?
My answer, I would say they're not my favorite, honestly.
Not my favorite, honestly. Okay, what's your ideal Valentine's Day guest? Would you rather get lingerie?
I'd rather receive
a romantic dinner out, a sweet love letter, or would you like being relieved of your laundry duties?
I'm a dinner man.
So you like your romantic dinner.
But I also don't do the laundry.
You feel happiest with your partner when you're working towards a common goal, getting it on, wink, wink, just hanging out together or talking about how much you love each other.
Probably just hanging out.
So you're best when you're just hanging out together, not getting it on, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Thoughts on sex? Oh, absolutely. Not my thing.
With my girlfriend?
Yes.
Not my thing.
Okay. And which celebrity couple are you, Jennifer?
This is the most ridiculous one.
Danny,
for a grown man to have to answer this question.
Which celebrity couple are you? Are you Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, or are you Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds?
I don't really understand the difference between them. I don't know. Like, I guess maybe the Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
That's
like
what you think you're a machine gun.
No. But they're like,
that's what you see yourself.
You put on the machine gun with the.
So yeah, when you're having sex, you see yourself as machine gun. Plus, you rap at her a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
plus your beard's weird.
Taking the pants off, about to dance off, about to get my rocks off. Open that mouth, girl. You going down south, girl. That's how you have sex, something like that.
But what's the difference? That's like I understand that there, but then the other three, I don't know the difference.
Okay, so Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck.
Like, what's the difference between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck and Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds?
Well, for one, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are a little more tumultuous notice. They're off again. They're on again. He's smoking cigarettes at the Grammys. He's always got a grumpy face on. You know, she's been married 19 times and he's still in the mix. He's sticking it out. Ben Affleck. Some people think that he doesn't even like her. So that's Ben Affleck. The next one is Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Don't know so much about Blake Lively, but Ryan Reynolds, I think they were one of those couples that everyone sort of like loves them. Like they go on late nights and share these cute anecdotes about each other. And they're in every magazine. That's how I would describe them.
Okay.
So you know Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
Yeah, I know.
We've talked about them.
Yeah.
And you probably know.
But what's their relationship like?
Okay, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend's relationship.
He just gets bitched around by her.
They're sort of, he comes home and he goes, no, it's okay. And she goes, I don't know. They're doing this and this and this. And then she leaves. And then 2 seconds later, she goes, I'm sorry, John. And she goes, it's okay. And then she goes, I'm just having a bit of a crisis right now. And she goes, I'm bored. She goes, I'm bored. We need to have another kid. And then he goes, we just talked about having another kid. And then she goes, okay, we can have another kid. And then she comes back. She goes, thought about it. I don't want to have another kid. He goes, okay, that's fine too. And then she's all over the place, right?
So I'm clicking all of them.
She goes, I want to be a singer. Why do you get to be a singer and I don't get to be a singer? And she goes, well, you're not a singer. And she goes, well, so you think it's that very tumultuous.
Gotcha.
But it's mostly him being like, okay, sorry, what do you need? Like, that's
so
him.
I clicked all of them.
And then Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox is very like they.
Yeah.
They're both pretending
like,
to
lick my face.
Well, they're both pretending to be people that they aren't, right?
Sure.
So they're both kind of like, I'm this tortured soul a little bit. Like they're both like playing dress up to be like these people that neither of them are. So those are the four. And which one are you now that you know?
Either, I don't know, Ryan Reynolds or Ben Affleck.
Yourself, huh?
I don't know.
You see yourself as
I definitely not Machine Gun Kelly, and I don't know. I don't see John Legend.
It's obviously you would go with Reynolds or Affleck. I just don't know why it took you so long to decide that you're not John Legend.
Well, I'm trying to know the difference.
Because you think you might be John Legend.
Because all of me.
It did take a long time for you to decide that you're not John Legend. I thought it would take you 2 seconds to be like, I don't know, Ryan Reynolds probably.
Well, so
we're getting you down, and Denny's lust language is harmonious. So that is.
And now what do you do with that?
Well, you tell your girlfriend, you go, hey, just so you know, my lust language is harmonious, which means I like to have dinners bought for me.
Yeah.
A feeling like we're on the same team. It's difficult for me to get aroused if you neglect your household chores. So what you would do with this is you would show her and you go, I did this quiz. It turns out that I'm harmonious and it's going to be very hard for me to get hard.
Yeah, if you don't keep a really clean house and I don't know.
You come home and you go, have you done the laundry? And she goes, no. And you go,
goes, I was ready to bone, but I guess next week.
Forgets to fill a progress, but they are likely to feel ready for action if you come home and the dishes are clean and the laundry's folded. So I would just send this to her and be like, just so you know, I'll feel way more Randy if you do all these stuff.
if you clean up.
Me personally, I'm a primal.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the options, was it?
And I don't know. I didn't do the test.
Oh. You tricked me.
Well, I just saw the test, and well, I'm not a girl, so I wouldn't do it.
I didn't realize it was for girls until I had already completed it.